Welcome back to Literature Revision with Miss Sweet. Today we are exploring the literary devices within the poem Tissue. Literary devices add structure to the poem through expressing ideas, conveying messages, adding emphasis, and highlighting important themes. Tissue contains many literary devices. Today we are looking at alliteration, assonance, enjambment, caesura, metaphor, and similes. The poem is written in quatrains of roughly equal length, mostly iambic, though not consistently. There is no rhyme scheme. The poem is a conversational, informal style, characterized by enjambment. There is direct address throughout you. Your helps to create this sense of an intimate poetic conversation. What is alliteration? Alliteration is where two words start with the same letter or sound. This delicate L sound or phoneme is associated with light throughout the poem, which is an important part of paper's translucence. The lines are so short, alliteration also occurs between lines. Through, this, things, and thinned all chime together in the first stanza, another soft sound conveying the delicateness of paper. Kind with Quran, books with back, and hand with has. The prominent alliteration accentuates this description of the markings in the back of the Quran, drawing the reader's attention to the way that the words of the poem are selected with intention and purpose, just like those at the back of the speaker's Quran. In the third stanza, as alliteration creates a smooth sound, sepia, smoothed, stroked. This helps bring to life the way that paper is smoothed over time by human touch. The essay sounds evoke the wind that forms part of the line 24's simile. Might fly our lives like paper kites. Alliteration of the R phoneme sounds harsh, cutting through the stanza. Assonance is a literary device in which the repetition of similar vowel sounds takes place in two or more words in proximity to each other within a line of poetry. For example, stanza 7. Find a way to trace a grand design. Assonance creates rhythm through stressing syllables with repetitious vowel sounds. For example, long vowel sounds tend to slow the pace of reading, whereas short vowel sounds tend to quicken a reader's pace. This control of pacing is an effective device utilized by writers to create or indicate the tone and mood of a literary work. Enjambment is the continuation of a sentence without a pause beyond the end of a line, couplet, or stanza. The enjambment also mirrors the flowing, delicate nature of paper and human lives. Enjambment also shows that humanity is not in control as much as it would like to think, tumbling off the edge of lines, mocking those who believe they have a lot of power, as paper is so fragile, alike humans. Caesura is a literary device that creates a pause or break in a line of poetry, often marked by punctuation or grammar. Caesura can influence the rhythm and pace of a poem. It may slow down the reader, create a sense of hesitation, or emphasize a particular word or image. Caesura can create moments of reflection or contemplation. The pauses in tissue coincide with moments of introspection or shifts in the speaker's perspective. A thing regarded as representative or symbolic of something else. Paper as power. Despite its fragility, paper holds significant power. Maps, too. The sun shines through their borderlines. Here, maps symbolize geopolitical boundaries and the control exercised by those who create and define these borders. The metaphor suggests that seemingly fragile things like paper can wield immense power in shaping the world. Dharker describes herself as a Pakistan-born British poet. Perhaps she was referencing the partition of India and Pakistan when she wrote the line about the power of borderlines. The division of British India into the independent countries of India and Pakistan, according to the Indian Independence Act passed by the British Parliament on July 18, 1947. Taking effect on August 15th, the rapid partition led to a population transfer of unprecedented magnitude, accompanied by devastating communal violence, as 15 million Hindus, Sikhs and Muslims rushed to cross the hastily defined borders before the partition would be complete. Estimates of the number of people who died during the partition range from 200,000 to 2 million. The partition left an indelible mark on the national consciousness of India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. The metaphorical use of paper as a medium for recording events suggests its role in shaping collective memory. This connects to the power of documentation and how recorded history can influence perspectives and bring about change. This also links to how those who had power could document their own history, wipe out history, or manipulate the history of others. A simile is a figure of speech that directly compares two things. Lets the light shine through. This simile introduces the symbolism of light, suggesting illumination, enlightenment, or the revelation of truth. The simile in this context not only describes the physical qualities of paper, but also implies a deeper significance related to the potential for enlightenment. The simile's placement within the poem may indicate that, like skin, paper has the capacity to reveal what lies beneath the surface. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this helpful.